What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Question of the day is, do we research or do we repeat? Um, I'm seeing a lot really over the past few years, but I just want to talk about it today where it's becoming real obvious and clear that a lot of people don't actually research and investigate things that they say, things that they post, things that they put on social media and things of that nature. They just hear someone else say it, and they hear someone say it, or they read it from what they may believe is a reputable source. And because it may be an established media outlet, or it may come from a particular individual with some status, that leads us to thinking that it's instantly the absolute truth. And we make the mistake of not even taking a few minutes to just go check it out for ourselves. And that could be very harmful because um, once we do that, we put it on our platforms, we start speaking it in regular conversations, and we start saying it and putting it out there with so much conviction that now we make other people believe that it's the absolute truth. And if the cycle continues and they're not somebody who believes in researching and checking something out for themselves, now you got a big lie or a big pile of falsehood and misinformation just circulating wherever it's circulating. So the word that I'm trying to give y'all today is, look, it doesn't matter who says what. And more importantly, it doesn't matter how good something sounds. Because what we gotta really understand and know is that a lot of people are blessed with the gift of gab. A lot of people are very good in terms of presentation, conversation, articulation, and being eloquent and things of that nature. But that doesn't always make it true because it sounds good. If that's the case, we wouldn't be in the condition that we're in now because a lot of beautiful sounding lies have been passed over on us, and we've continued them and perpetuated them throughout generations. So it ain't about how good it sounds or how true it might sound. It's about how good and how true it actually is. So let's incorporate that principle into our life, because the worst thing to do is run out and put something out and retweet something or repost something or speak on something and then find out later that it wasn't even true. You know, we've all done it, myself included. You know, sometimes when you are on a quest to just really um, prove a point within a particular topic or category that you might be enthralled in the moment, and you may see something that seems to bolster your argument, then you're like, ooh, okay, yeah, boom, boom, boom. And in haste, you put it out. Can't do that. Let me make sure that this is right. Let me make sure that this is true. Let me go and check the sources. Where did this come from? Who posted this? Where did this originate from? It only takes a few minutes to get down to it. I've learned that it only takes a few minutes and one or two checks deep, you realize, oh man, this some BS, man. This ain't nothing real. You know, and you be glad that you did it because, you know, you don't want to, unless you just got that kind of mentality, that kind of deceptive motive in you where you want to deceive. You know, if you're not that person, then you're the opposite. You somebody that, hey, look, man, I want to put the truth out there. I want people to know the absolute truth. So just be a little patient and taking time to find out if it actually is the truth. And you can't be lazy. And because a lot of times, man, the problem that we have is we have this thing in us that we want to present ourselves as having so much knowledge. You know, we don't have the humility in us or just the common sense to just say, well, man, I don't know. You know, I don't really know. Um, what they talking about. I never. We got to always feel like if somebody asks us something, we got to be able to immediately speak on it. And yeah, man, see that what that is the nah. It's all right to just say you don't know. You don't want to give that appearance like you know everything, because sooner or later it'll be proven that you don't. And it's all right to not know everything, but it's not all right to just rush something out there because you thought it was the truth or because it was in a pretty little package. And that's in anything in life, man. So be a researcher, not a repeater. Now, once you research it and you find it to be true, then you can repeat it. But you can't be repeating off the rip. And the last point is you shouldn't even be quick to repeat. Um, One reason you shouldn't be quick to repeat, even if later on you find out what you repeated was true. You say, well, ooh, I got away with that one. No, that's still not a good practice. You got away with it that time, but that's still not a good and wise practice. Make sure that you do your diligence, find out if it's real, and spread the word. All right, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. Y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And also go subscribe to our podcast channel, the Underground Dialogue Podcast, right here on YouTube. Episode 2 coming soon. Episode 1 is up. I'll catch y'all later on. Peace and love.